Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Thank y'all for all the support recently, and just want to say thank you. But today's video is on comfortability kills dreams. Comfortability kills dreams. Now, you might be thinking, what do you mean by comfortability? Well, what I mean by that is, a lot of y'all will understand. What I mean by comfortability is just staying in a circle, right? Never going outside that circle. And you know what? I'll draw you guys an example, but basically, comfortability. Say this is you, right? This is you, and this is your circle of comfortability. You haven't been outside of these spaces before. Like, for example, look. New zone. New zone. New zone. There's different levels, right? You're right here. This is your zone of comfortability. Until you go here, which is this uncomfortable for you, you're right here. Okay? So, being comfortable is just being in a, like, not worrying about anything, not just chilling. I would say, like, for example, being comfortable would be just sitting, watching TV, hanging out with loved ones. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You need to hang out with your loved ones, but sitting down, watching TV, scrolling, not doing challenging tasks, doing stuff that's like you've done over and over again that's easy for you, just doing easy stuff in general. That's what it is. That's what being comfortable is. So basically, how does being comfortable, I don't even know if that's a word, comfortability, I'm gonna make that a word, but how does being comfortable kill dreams? Well, you don't even need the drawing for this. Your dreams are obviously, you're right here. Your dreams are up here, right? Everything that you have to do to take a step forward closer to your dreams, it's going to be hard, because if everyone, say you want to be a millionaire, right? Everyone wants to be a millionaire, but not everyone's a millionaire. Why? Because people don't work hard enough, and there's too much. It wouldn't work if everyone was a millionaire, right? So it takes a long time to do it, but also it's very uncomfortable to go through the steps and phases you have to go through to obtain that, right? You're gonna fail, you're gonna fall, you're gonna stumble, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. But during that time, you're gonna eventually learn what it takes to get there, and you're going to readjust, and you're just going to keep on going. But it all starts with going out of your comfort zone. If you don't go out of your comfort zone, you will never complete your dreams. You will always be average. You will always be average, below average. You will always be mediocre. Because to do things you want to do, you have to do things you've never done. Right? Or I could reword it better. To get things you've never had, you have to do things you've never done. Same thing, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. But you have to be willing to go outside your comfort zone, and that's what I did. I keep talking about last summer and all that, but that's actually what I did, though. I actually went out my comfort zone. I started waking up earlier. I started working more. Like, I would do way more work. Like, back then, like, I would not do any work at all back then. Like, I would be lazy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I work like the hardest worker ever, but I would say I'm a pretty hard worker in general. But there's a whole nother level to that I get to, but we're not gonna get to that right now. Anyways, in the summer, I literally would not work. Like, I would, or not the summer, before the summer, like before I actually went out my comfort zone. I was in my comfort zone, bro, and it was honestly terrible. I felt terrible, to be honest. Like, it was comfortable, but I felt terrible. And I was chasing instant gratification. And what that did was it just made my life worse, honestly. And then when I took a step back and realized, I was like, my life sucks right now. I need to change something. And obviously I did. But when you when you feel comfortable, right? You don't realize it until you take it from another perspective, right? Once you do that, you'll realize if you're comfortable or not. And if you have been in comfort or discomfort, I can't pronounce words, sorry. But being in a zone of being comfortable will just not allow you to get better and get closer to what you want to accomplish in life. And what you need to do is you need to be in a state of usually in a state of discomfort, right? So when you're in a state of discomfort, right, you'll feel awkward, you'll feel weird, you'll feel embarrassed, whatever. You have to be stupid to be smart, if that makes sense. Like, you have to be dumb to be smart, right? For example, I have a really good example. Getting out of your comfort zone would be like going to a room with people who are all smarter than you and just talking. That'd be going out of your comfort zone. I mean, just talking to people in general, meeting new people, making connections, networking. That's getting out of your comfort zone. If you're more of like a quiet, antisocial type of person. I used to be that too, and I still kind of am. But you need to be in discomfort, because once you fall in love with being in discomfort, and once being in discomfort becomes comfortable, that's where the growth really happens. Now, obviously, you're not always going to be willing to be in discomfort because it's going to suck. It's going to be dirty, nasty. Like, not literally. It could be literally, but not literally. But like the stuff that's not fun, right? And that discomfort, right? You just have to fall in love with it. And I don't know how people. I don't know how. No, I know how people do it, but there's different ways everyone falls in love with it, right? Just find your way to fall in love. I fall in love with discomfort because I just remember that every time I do something big and seems like scary, I guess. I wouldn't even say scary, but like something that I've never done before. I just think this could help me get better. This will lead me to my goals, and I just do it, right? So you might be thinking how to be in discomfort, right? Well, if you've been comfortable for a long time, you will easily be able to recognize when you're in discomfort, right? Because you'll feel weird. When you want to be in discomfort, you have to usually do something you've never done. It could be stuff you've done before, but it would most likely be something you've never done. And when you do that, you feel like you'll feel very apprehensive, which means you'll feel very anxious about it, right? Or maybe like anxiety. You'll feel like anxiety or like stress. If you feel that during if you're trying to be uncomfortable, that's literally the perfect sign that you are in an area of discomfort, which is good. But if you don't feel stress or anxiety, you need to level up. Circle back again. I have circles right here. So say right here. You're right here now. You've been in this circle for a long time, right? Say this is uncomfortable. It's comfortable now. You have to move out to this circle. Then you have to move out to this circle. Then this circle. You just keep on expanding and keep on doing bigger things that'll put you in more uncomfortable positions. But it'll get easier because you've been in those positions before, and you'll start to fall in love with it, which you'll just start tackling things blinded without caring what's in front of you. Now, obviously, I don't mean going into things without a plan. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying not being hesitant about it, just going straight in and diving into it, right? So, one thing. So when you're trying to chase discomfort, right, and all of that, especially if you're not in a group around you that's not going to lift you up and tell you to be uncomfortable, people are going to tell you to stay comfortable, right? And there's a few reasons why people will do that. Number one, people will say, you're doing too much. You need to stay down here with us, be comfortable. Like, which basically means that like we don't. When they see someone doing something that they aren't doing, they hate. Right. That's one reason why. Another reason why would be other people, like family or friends, would be like, you're working too hard. You need to stop. Take a break or something. Take a break. That's the big one. People will tell you to take a break and to stop and do that. And honestly, you do need breaks. But a lot of people would say you need a lot of breaks, but you don't need a lot of breaks. If you can run, you know yourself better than you know anybody else. If you can run more than people think you can, then run more. You know what I mean? So, and then there is another reason why. So another reason why people like say to be comfortable again is because they don't want you to get past them. They don't want you to level up because sometimes they might be too scared. Obviously, like I said before, they're too scared to go into that area. But also, they just don't. Especially if they see you like growing a lot through being in discomfort. A lot of people will try to bring you down and tell you to be comfortable, take a break, because they see your progress, and sometimes they'll get jealous, right? They'll get jealous and they'll be like, hey, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like how hard you're working. I don't like how you're always looking stressed and stuff like that. Just stop, chill, bro. Like, and it's basically just telling, hey, let me catch up, okay? Like, don't do that. You know yourself better than you know anyone. You know yourself better than anyone else does. If you can run faster than other people think, then run faster. If you can lift more, if you're stronger than other people think, then if you can lift more than other people think, then lift more. Like, go into that area of uncomfortability and discomfort, and once you do that, it will unlock the magic. It will unlock your goals. And last thing I just have to say, the magic to completing your goals is found in the work you are not doing. That's all I have to say. So thank y'all for listening. Have a great and blessed day, and just remember, God always loves you.